Hey there, Cicerofam. You've heard us talk about our mission as a church, that we have the same mission basically that every church of Jesus Christ has, based on the Great Commission that Jesus gave his disciples after his crucifixion and resurrection. So our mission is to invite everyone to life with Jesus. We believe that everyone needs Jesus. And the reason why God established the church and put us in our community is so that we can invite people to that life with Jesus. That as we live out our life with Jesus, that along the way we're inviting others who don't know Christ to come along and to meet Jesus, to give their lives to Jesus, and to enjoy life with Jesus. One of our strategies for inviting everyone to life with Jesus is pray for one. And we encourage you regularly and celebrate stories when people say, God, would you just put one person in my path today that I can point to Jesus with my words and actions? Now, I understand that there are many people who process that in different ways, who think about our mission of inviting everyone to life with Jesus and this idea of praying for one every day. Maybe you are someone who has said, I wish I could do that. I wish I could invite people to life with Jesus. I wish I could show and tell the gospel in a way that caused people to ask me questions about my faith. I wish that I could pray for one sincerely and really believe that God would give me an opportunity, and really believe that I could use that opportunity to point somebody to Jesus. And maybe you just felt like I'm just not that kind of person. I don't know how to do that. Whatever gifts or tools that other people have that allow them to do that, I don't have those same gifts. Well, this month, during the month of September, on Sunday mornings, we're going to be talking about the Holy Spirit, the role of the Holy Spirit in our lives. The Holy Spirit is the main character of the book of Acts. When you read the book of Acts, which is kind of how the church got started after Jesus' death and resurrection, he left his disciples with this mission to go into all the world, invite everyone to life with him. And Acts tells the story of how they actually did that. And on every page of the book of Acts, you see the Holy Spirit doing things through the believers that they never could have done on their own. And I imagine that there were people who would have said, I don't know how we're going to take this gospel, this good news about Jesus, into this world that's hostile towards this message. I don't know how we're going to take this group of 12 disciples and 120 believers and reach a whole city for Jesus. I don't know how we're going to do that. Then the Holy Spirit shows up, and it happens. And probably a lot of people who were a part of that couldn't explain. They wouldn't look in the mirror and say, "Yeah, I'm an amazing evangelist." But the power of the Holy Spirit working through them was actually bringing people to Christ through their words and actions. And so I want to encourage you, if you're someone who has said, I would love to be the kind of person who could point other people to Jesus. I would love to be the kind of person who could see my friends, my neighbors, my coworkers come to Christ, and I get to be a part of that through my relationship with them. Then the good news is, I believe you can. I believe that's what God intends for you. And I believe that God has given you, through the Holy Spirit, everything that you need to be that kind of person. So as we go through this series in the month of September, I would invite you to join me as I pray that God would help me to be more aware of and obedient to the Holy Spirit in my life. And I think the more aware of and obedient to the Holy Spirit that I can be, the more God can work through me to do things I never could have done on my own. So I want to encourage you, continue to pray for one. Continue to have the mindset of, I want to see everyone I know in a relationship with Jesus Christ. Continue to have that mindset, and then learn together with us to be more aware of and obedient to the Holy Spirit. And let's see what God can do as the Holy Spirit's power joins our faithfulness and the gospel is spread to the people around us. So join us this Sunday for the opening of the series on the Holy Spirit and throughout the month of September as we learn and grow together. Thanks, Cicerofam. We'll see you Sunday.